every young woman made artificially barren, every budding beauty. So ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off. Have some courage and some fortitude. Man the barricades and keep the degenerates away from the children.
Does that sound like the ramblings of a lunatic to you? No. Talking about budding beauties and then pausing as he feels something primal. No, he's in touch with his feelings. He is not just saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. This guy who was once, I'd say he lost it before when he was just earnestly trying to communicate to people, here's a way to feel good about yourself. But now he really makes sense the way he is taking a giant paycheck to just sit in this room and read very obviously off a teleprompter about something young girls and boobs. Leave him alone.
The climate change one is a weird one. So that one,
that's because there's no such thing as climate, right? Climate and everything are the same word. And that's what bothers me about the climate change types. It's like, this is something that bothers me about it technically. It's like, well, climate is about everything. So, okay. But your models aren't based on everything. Your models are based on a set number of variables.
Yeah.
So that means you've reduced the variables, which are everything, to that set. Well, how did you decide which set of variables to include in the equation if it's about everything?
It is happening. It's bad. We're responsible. These are not, you cannot debate these. And they didn't choose to. Joe Rogan, who he does what, 40 hours of his show a day, and he's been doing it for years and years. He must have had climate scientists on at some point, but he's not prepared to rebut the nonsense that Jordan Peterson is saying. Climate is everything. Well, it's not the same thing, actually. Climate, according to the dictionary, is the weather conditions prevailing in an area in general or over a long period. Everything is all things, all the things of a group or class. Those are different.
Did Michael Eric Dyson call you a mean angry white man?
Mean, yeah, and a mean, angry white man. Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not mean at all.
Yeah.
That's what's dumb about that statement. It's you're not mean at all.
I am white. Actually, that's a lie too. I'm kind of tan, and he was actually not black.
If you're tan,
he was
because I'm darker than you.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but neither of us are white.
Well, I'm Italian,
and
mostly.
He was brown, not black.
Well, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's really
the
weird.
Black and white thing is so strange because the shades are so
tan and brown.
There's such a spectrum of shades of people.
Maybe that's a joke. I don't know. It is hard to tell when conservative people chit chat about things like race, how much of it is a joke and how much is what they really believe, Jordan. But I don't think Jordan Peterson is any more an expert on who gets to claim that they are black than he is on climate change.